From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
And ladies and gentlemen, finally, the sentiment of nationalism, patriotism, is set to engulf the nation over the weekend leading up to Monday as the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign starts tomorrow. Every home with a Tiranga atop, every office where the Tiranga flies high, and every citizen with the Tiranga in hand will tell a story about unbridled nationalism. The Tiranga wave that binds India, a story about the mood in this nation, and a story which will be the biggest counter to cynics yet. So ladies and gentlemen, it's nationalists versus cynics. Let's debate.
The call for Har Ghar Tiranga movement
13 से 15 अगस्त तक एक स्पेशल मूवमेंट हर घर तिरंगा, हर घर तिरंगा का आयोजन किया जा रहा है। इस मूवमेंट का हिस्सा बनकर 13 से 15 अगस्त तक आप अपने घर पर तिरंगा जरूर फहराएं या उसे अपने घर पर लगाएं। तिरंगा हमें जोड़ता है, हमें देश के लिए कुछ करने के लिए प्रेरित करता है।
has been met with nationwide support. Patriotic fervor is a response to the cynics.
जम्मू कश्मीर के बॉर्डर पर मुझे गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया क्योंकि मैं तिरंगा फहराने जम्मू कश्मीर जा रहा था। उस समय कश्मीर में तिरंगा फहराना भी अपराध था। उस समय कश्मीर में तिरंगा फहराना भी अपराध था। आपने नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार बनाई, अनुच्छेद 370-35 को सदा सदा के लिए हटा दिया। अब जब मर्जी जाकर तिरंगा फहरा सकते हो।
Fact is, the mood of the nation has changed. School children are taking out Tiranga rallies in Mendhar area of Poonch. The nation is submerged in colors of the Tiranga.
जाने मन ये समा ये बहार दिल फिदा जानिसार जलवा तेरा जलवा.
All the cynics are set to get a hard-hitting response.
कब्जा किया है 1000 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर पे, वहां जाके वो कब्जे से वापस लेके वहां झंडा गाड़ो, वहां झंडा गाड़ो.
उसके बाद प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस भी करेंगे, उस वक्त आपको मदऊ किया जाएगा. आप वहाँ पे उस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में हर घर में तिरंगा कैसे देखते हैं इसको?
Because as independent India completes 75 years, the vision for the next 25 is led by nationalism. Let's debate.
It's going to be a terrible weekend for anyone who does not support the new wave of nationalism in this country. Because I really feel that these cynics should fall in line right now. Don't you think, General Bakshi, the cynics should fall in line? They're so unhappy with the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. But today, you know, in our studios in Republic, you know, when we put up the tricolor, people were already in the celebratory mood, in our office, outside our office, in our homes. When people are, wherever I drove across today, I saw people putting up the Tiranga outside their shops, outside their establishments, outside housing societies. There's a sense of excitement about it. Why doesn't everyone join the excitement, General Bakshi?
You know, Arnab, rituals tie us to our origins. हमारे रीति रिवाज हमको अपने उद्गम से जोड़ते हैं. You know, and on this day, very special day, 75th anniversary of the independence of India, I think it would be a wonderful, it is a wonderful idea for all of us to participate in a single unitary action that ties our hearts and minds together, like the flowers in a necklace, like the flowers in a garland, like the beads in a necklace. This psychological activity of all of us acting in unison on that very special day, 75th day no less. Now, Arnab, in any mature democracy, there is a bipartisan consensus on issues of national security, on issues that refer to the symbols of the nation, like the flag, like our national anthem. I am amazed, I am stupefied that people can take exception to this, that they need to do politics on this day. I mean, it is disgusting. You know, if you aren't happy with this country, leave. Who asked you to stay? Get the hell out. It will be a little bit of load less on this good earth. Get the hell out of here if you don't want the Tiranga. Surrender your passport. You have no business.
You don't have a copyright. You are nobody to
being
tell who has to go.
जिसके बोलते हैं कबाब में हड्डी on a day of natural,
you have no
national
and you don't have
celebration.
A copyright.
What could be more?
Yes, we are just against the gimmicks.
Sir,
we are just against the gimmicks.
I have a copyright to the extent.
At the cost
No, please listen
honor.
to me. I have a copyright,
you have no copyright
to the extent.
You are nobody to say who's to stay in the
risked
nation
my
and who's
life
not.
Countlessly.
You have no
for
business
this
to be
nation.
saying who has
Can
to
you
stay
say
in the nation
that?
and who not.
I have
For
risked my life.
For Corona, you can go about beating the thagi. I may
Then
not.
why is it?
It's my choice.
No, 1 minute. Then in that case, in that case, Vivek, 1 minute. Jan Bakshi. In that case, Vivek, why is it that across India, 1 minute, Vivek, please. Why is it that across India, simple question tonight, across India, in every home, every office, every housing society, every city and every village, everywhere across India, people are putting up the Tiranga, people are celebrating it. Why is it that people like you are in an absolutely small minority? Just tell Sanju that and I'll open the debate. Tell me why.
Arnab,
Why are people cynics like you in a very small minority?
I also love my country. I also love the Tiranga, but this is a gimmick, a diversion.
Okay, fine.
This country
no reason to
has
say
got
that.
Ration jihad going on with 80 crore Indians getting food from the government. They are begging from the
You
government
just said they don't get. 1 minute. Sanju is on the debate. Cynics versus nationalists. Ladies and gentlemen, let's call out where we stand on this. Sanju.
This is the time instead of doing gimmicks, instead of doing event management.
Arnab, this is not fair.
The fool of the people and diverting their attention from the.
Okay, thank you, Vivek. Thank you, Vivek. Thank you. Yeah.
You need to be talking about the issues. Yeah.
Okay. Arnab, I think it's a great moment that we are, in 48 hours from now, we will be celebrating 75 years of independence, and to the cynics, whom famously the Prime Minister called the calm market gang for good reason. इनको यदि बोला जाए कि तिरंगा लहराओ, hoist the tricolor, they say, oh, we don't want, you to dole out a certificate of nationalism. We say, why don't you say Bharat Mata ki Jai with pride? Oh, of course not. I'm not going to do that. I am Indian enough, I don't need to be told what to do. We say, why don't you sing Vande Mataram with pride? They refuse to do that. We say, why don't you join us and proudly sing Jana Gana Mana, our national anthem? They refuse to do so. And yet, this lot, which refuses to take pride in the tricolor, refuses to sing Jana Gana Mana, refuses to sing Vande Mataram, refuses to chant Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Sanju, we are equally happy that we are going to celebrate 75th Independence Day. But at the same time, you cannot just organize the nationalism events. Please stop this. Don't politicize. Who is politicizing?
Don't you understand basic decency?
Niloufar, just wait a minute. Niloufar, just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, we have time. It's all right. Sanju, complete your point. Complete your point, Sanju.
Let me finish my point. My simple point is this.
There is nothing to cry. There is nothing to weep.
Let her finish what she wants to say. She's rattled. She keeps interrupting. She keeps heckling. ठीक है, आप पहले बात कर लीजिए, बाद में I will have my...
Okay, fine. Sanju, 1 minute. Okay, Nilofar, what's the problem? You know, see, I'll tell you one thing, Sanju. Nilofar, and I want Subrashta into this debate. Understand the mood in this country has changed everywhere. Won't you participate? Won't you participate in हर घर तिरंगा? अपने घर में आप तिरंगा लहराएंगे कि नहीं? आप अपने घर में 1 minute. I'm asking you a straight question. Would you not participate in हर घर तिरंगा? Would you or would you not?
Yes, why not?
Would you?
Yes, why not?
Would
we
you?
have been doing it.
No, would you?
We have been doing it.
No, not have been.
But
will you do it?
We have to show the loyalty.
Will you do it? Will you do it? Will you do it this Independence Day? Will you do it?
Politicize these things.
No, there's nothing political about it. Sanju, please wait now.
Yes.
My question is to you, Nilofar. Would you do it?
Yes. Why not?
Would you do it? Not why not. I'm not asking you why not. It's not a challenge. Are you going to do it?
Are you going to do it? Yes, I'm going to do it.
Are you going
why
to,
not? Why not?
Are you going to do it?
I say why not?
No, there's no why not. Say, of course I will.
It is not only your flag, it is my country.
The question is will you, not why not.
Sanju Verma's. It is not Sanju Verma's flag only, it is my tiranga also.
Question is will you say Bharat Mata ki jai right now?
Yes.
Will you say Bharat Mata ki jai right now?
Sanju, why not? Sanju, why not? Why shouldn't I? Sanju, just answer me. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I?
Okay, Sanju, now wait a while, please. Wait a while. First of all, I want to know. 1 minute. Nilofar and Dr. Lubna Kamal on the left, and at this point of time, I want Sushil Pandit and Subrashta on the left, and Nilofar and Dr. Lubna Kamal on the right. We'll go one by one. First of all, tell me one thing. Why are people getting, Dr. Lubna, why are people getting so hassled about this?
Why is it that...
Why are people getting so hassled about this? It's only about Har Ghar Tiranga.
It's because you are connecting this with nationalism.
Yes, I am connecting it with nationalism. Okay. So, Doctor,
wear it on my sleeve?
No, 1 minute. Can I ask you a question?
I have to wear it on my sleeve?
No.
And you are here to check me?
No, yes. Why not? Why not? I am.
And you are here to check me and ask me?
I am connecting it to nationalism. I am connecting it. Everybody is. Why should you not connecting it to nationalism? What is wrong? 1 minute. Dr. Lubna, what is wrong with nationalism? Are you not a nationalist?
There are several ways.
No. So I'm asking you this way. Are you not a nationalist?
No doubt about it.
Are you a nationalist? Are you a nationalist?
For your information,
the flag.
There is a flag at my workplace and at my home.
Very nice.
But why I have to show it to you?
No, I'm not asking you to show it to me. I'm asking you why you're not proud about the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. Why does Farooq Abdullah say keep it in your house? There is. I get a sense. I get a sense.
Proud of my flag.
Yeah. So of course you are, and we are, and then I would be surprised if you were not. My Dr. Lubna Kamal. See, you can say that with a smile as well. You don't have to say that with so much anger. My point is, you are a nationalist, right? So the greatest symbol of the nation, is the flag. So I think you should welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi's call for Har Ghar Tiranga. It's a wave of nationalism. India, you see, nationalism is more important than religion.
Giving of one particular party.
No, it's not a flag of a party.
It should not be a publicity stunt for votes of one particular party.
No, where is it associated with the party?
That is my apprehension.
That's in your mind. I'm asking you, what's wrong with nationalism?
Who decides?
Arnab, what's wrong with nationalism?
Clear giveaway.
Nothing wrong.
We don't have problem with the nationalism.
Why are you twisting my words? I just don't understand.
The events are being organized. It is being politicized.
You should understand what she's trying to say.
By the BJP as if it belongs to
what is she trying to say?
That is a clear giveaway. They are in mortal fear of Modi winning another election. They are petrified of the prospects of Modi winning in 2024, the third time over. That is their fear.
Nationalism events are being organized everywhere. The students who occupy in the classes, they are being told to come out. and just one event so that you can have the photo shoot. Why? We have doing, we respect our flag.
Because
and
it is the 15th August, our Independence Day, and the 76th anniversary of that, 75th anniversary of that. That is the reason. It is an occasion. It is the 75th anniversary of our independence. And hence, people step out, hold tricolor aloft, celebrate. That is what we do. It is normal.
We have
Don't
been
be
doing
afraid.
it
is not abnormal.
And that is the normal.
And it is not about an election rally.
But we have been doing
It is not a call to vote for a politician
We have already been doing it every year.
Yeah, this is what you have been doing.
Then why are you reluctant?
We have already been doing it every year.
What is the problem?
Every single year.
So that's
Very good. Then why the resistance
No
this
problem
year?
at all.
This is
But
in fact a special
why
year.
do I have to?
It is 75th.
Why do I have to show
It is
my nationalism
75
to
years.
you?
So do you accept? Do
No,
you
it's not
accept?
to me.
No, 1 minute, 1 minute. You ask a question. Dr. Lubna Kamal, Dr. Lubna, you asked a question there. Thank you, Nilofer. Thank you so much. You asked a question there. Why do I have to show my nationalism to you? To which my response is slightly different. My response to you, Lubna, just listen to me. Okay. My response to you is, if you are a nationalist, which you say you are, why do you have to hide your nationalism? Nationalism must be displayed. Nationalism must be displayed.
Why should you?
Nationalism must be displayed.
Why the dictates?
No, there's no dictate. Why should I'm again asking Anand? I mentioned 1 second. I am asking you, Dr. Nilofer. Now, Dr. Nilofer, you are speaking over me, and because our director is putting you on screen, I'm not being able to get 2 other panelists on air. So one other question, please, here right now. See, Doctor. My question is to Dr. Lubna, and I have mentioned Subrashta. Viewers, nationalism is good. Silly questions are being asked today. Why do we have to display it? You display what is good. You can't display what is bad. Nationalism is good. Hyper-nationalism is even better. It serves as the foundational glue for a country. When India came to assume its current form as the great modern Republic of India, many people were surprised, had predicted that it will break, had predicted its balkanization. Today, 75 years after we drove away the British, we are claiming our fate and we are saying nationalism is good. Why can't some people digest it? Why do they say, no, we are nationalists, but why do we have to show it to you? We'll do it inside our house. We will hide our nationalism. Why? Why do you have to hide your nationalism? What is one scared of? Subrashta, that should be the question. Subrashta, 1 minute. Subrashta.
Like teachers.
Arnab, I am amused at this response by either Nilofer or whoever the other person is, Lubna. We never asked them to showcase their nationalism during the CAA protests, but they did. So when they have a problem in showcasing India's difficulties and difficult policies in front of the world, then they have no issues in associating the national flag. But today, at 75 years, when India wants to celebrate, all Indians want to celebrate, and I'm really sorry to say Lubna, I don't know where you get your facts from. There is nobody being coerced to put a Tiranga at their place, whether at home or in office. People are doing it voluntarily. Villages in Himachal, in very dire circumstances, their hearts swell with pride when the villagers are going out there putting up a Tiranga in every household. Don't mock their situation by sitting on national television. You may feel coerced to do it because today and I'm sorry to say, if you feel it is a certificate of nationalism, then well, yes, for some of us it is. Because I am not going to forget, and I think I'm speaking for many out there, I'm not going to forgive people who ran on the streets of Delhi creating arson and wrapped tricolour across their chest. This is an image I'm not going to forget ever. So today, if the entire country is together, stands united to show a spirit of nationalism, damn well own it up. Own it up, and you will have to stand with everybody today. Otherwise, people will call you names and you'll have to deal with it.
It's as straightforward as that.
Because we never asked you to showcase nationalism during, all those stupid protests that were going on. So now today, when people are asking you to, then bloody well own up to it. Prove that you are an Indian. If it comes to proof, then of course you have to prove now.
Absolutely. Monojit is there today, and why should a sense of nationalism not be instilled in India? I think it's the best, most refreshing thing that can happen in this country, and it is going to happen. You see, Monojit, whether people like it or not, the problem is that some people say if nationalism grows, the BJP benefits. No. If nationalism grows, and it is growing, nobody can do anything about it. Nationalism, this stupid debate, what is patriotic, what is nationalistic, why should I stand up for the anthem, this woke, silly, woke argument, I am an individualist, my country gives me the right, my democracy gives me the right to challenge everything, including standing up for the anthem. Where has it given anybody that right? So today, there should be a sense of immense nationalist pride. And the biggest symbol of that, Monojit, is the flag, the tricolour. But some people are feeling very insecure. But I can tell you, Monojit, there's going to be so much virality about it next 72 hours and from here.
Yes.
Are you going to go with the national mood or not?
Absolutely.
Or will you oppose the national mood?
I mean this...
Are you going to go with or against the national mood?
Freedom of expression is also... Freedom of expression is also an integral part of nationalism.
Oh God, how silly that.
Which are continuously muzzled. Not just inside the parliament, but even in the TV studios, like you do always. Can I speak now?
Yeah, please speak. I'm just saying Uday Dada on the left. Yeah, please go on. Please speak.
BJP,
who's stopping?
You are absolutely right. National flag. National flag. And look at the historical connect of the party that lectures us on national flag. They did not even recognize it as national flag. A party which was born out of chaos or rose out of chaos in late 1980s through that famous Ratha Jatra, violent Ratha Jatra. That party talks about nationalism. And on the other side, look at what happened in 1999 when Kandahar terrorist attack took place. One lady, 5 feet tall, she wanted to sacrifice herself. She said, I will go. She was the minister, railway minister in Bajpayee government. I will go and talk to the terrorists. That is nationalism. Real sense of nationalism. Nationalism that you celebrate by showing the teeth of that distorted lions, which was a distortion of the real nationalists created under the supervision of Nandalal Bose. That is fake nationalism. Nationalism that you celebrate by celebrating the killer of the biggest nationalist in this country, Mahatma. That is fake nationalism.
You have to ask this man to stop his monologue.
No, wait, please wait. Sanju, wait. Let him complete. Let him complete.
You denounce Tagore. For you, Tagore is a spent force. You are cutting him out of the NCT syllabus. That is your sense of nationalism. Just
you give him a free run.
Just a political rhetoric, like one of you are saying now.
So you are going against.
Modi will win election.
May I now?
No, 1 minute.
Election. That's why nationalism is
1 minute.
Your sense of nationalism is the most fake. And
so you are going to go against the... No, so I can quite clearly see, Uday Dada, they are going to go against the mood in the nation. What is the mood of the nation, Uday Mahukar? What is the mood of the country today? What is the mood of the country? What is the historical significance of Har Ghar Tiranga this time?
The country is to cater to the needs of the people.
I'll put it differently.
The mood of the country is to celebrate Indian Independence Day.
Arnab, I'll put it differently. You see, to see political agenda in this is totally out of place, because this government has been there for the last, I think, there were 8 independence days after this government came to power in 2014. They did not have this campaign earlier, It is only because this is the 75th anniversary of our independence that the Prime Minister has gone ahead with this and made this announcement. So you have to look at it from that point of view. Secondly, there is a historical importance also apart from this. You see, I personally feel, as a student of modern history and also of the freedom struggle, that you see, this is an era of national reawakening. you see, the ground which great saints like Vivekanand, Sri Aurobindo, Dayanand Saraswati, Swami Pranavanandaji of Bharat Seva Ashram Sangh, they had laid the ground. So in 1947, we had a ready-made ground to take the nationalist agenda ahead. But unfortunately, Godse killed Gandhiji, and that was used as an opportunity to thrust upon the nation a particular polity where an attempt was made to suppress nationalist feelings.
Yes.
So this age, in the last 6, 7, 8 years, is an age of national reawakening. So I feel that this 75th anniversary of India's independence has a very, very special significance for the nation. Secondly, I'll repeat again, you see, this call did not come in the last 8 years when the same government was there. It has come only now when we are celebrating the 75th year of our independence. So, thirdly, you see, there are organizations in India, particularly ultra-Islamist organizations, which would not be very happy with this. Like PFI, they won't be very happy with this kind of, So, it is very necessary for the nation to assert on issues of nationalism.
Yes, so
and this is one way of
saying is,
but yes, I would like to add one more thing. One more thing I want to add.
Okay,
but the message should be, Arnab, the message should be deeper. You see, it's not about, unfurling the flag at your home. It is about your contribution, the citizens' contribution to the problems which country is facing.
How do you relate Vivekanand with
for example,
CAA?
poverty.
You have been killing Vivekanand for every other day by enacting CAA. What are you talking about? Do you even know anything about what Vivekanand said and what
CAA was a national security agenda to protect national security.
You talk about Swami Vivekananda.
There is no doubt about it.
And this government is murdering Vivekananda.
It is proved by the way Hindus had to leave. It is proved by the way Hindus had to leave Afghanistan very recently when the Taliban took over. CAA is justified, totally justified.
Look at now
it is part of the nationalist agenda.
Don't
Those who want to survive on divisive politics, divisive agenda, only they can oppose CAA.
No, I think it's a giveaway this time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'd like to bring in just 1 minute, Uday Dada, 1 minute. I'm just bringing Sanju and GD on one side, and I'd like to bring in Surendra Chauhan and Lubna on the other. And my limited point here is this, that quite clearly this is upsetting somebody's plans. Surendra Chauhan, it's quite apparent to me. Even if you don't tell me, I know that your party, the party you support, the Congress party, is not happy with it. Radicals are not happy with it. Certain people with extreme religious views are not happy with it. But the majority, of people in this country,
Congress is happy.
The majority,
all the DPs are there with Nehru holding the tricolor.
Yeah, but there's a certain amount of discomfort.
All the display pictures of
but there is discomfort.
There,
but there is discomfort. There is discomfort.
No, there is no discomfort.
There is.
There is no discomfort.
Then what's the problem?
Har Ghar Tiranga. For your information, Arnab Goswami, Har Ghar Tiranga came in 1995 when Delhi High Court allowed the writ petition of Naveen Jindal, the Member of Parliament, right? So there is certain restrictions were lifted.
If that is the case,
earlier there was a restriction
if that is the case, if that is the case,
now those restrictions
if that is the case, then why are some people calling Har Ghar Tiranga as a BJP campaign of nationalism? Why are they calling it a BJP campaign of nationalism? GD Bakshi and Sanju on one side. Why are they calling it a BJP campaign of nationalism? How does a campaign of nationalism get attached to a political party? How does a campaign of nationalism get attached to a political party? Sir, please tell me. How does it? Someone tell me, how does it?
Yes, because last 52 years, RSS has not unfurled
Arnab, may I
tricolor
please?
in their campus. And I congratulate the Modi government that for the first time, tricolor is being hosted in RSS at Nagpur.
Which is another great one of the greatest
May I come
untruths.
in?
But Sanju, just 1 minute. Which is one of the greatest untruths. But what is apparent to me today, viewers, is that there is a sense of discomfort. And I feel I'm a great votary. I'm a great believer. There's something good. The silent majority must speak up, and the majority is speaking up. The problem is these people like Surendra Chauhan, right? People like Monojit Mandal, people like Lubna Kamal have tried to give nationalism a bad name. Nationalism is the most beautiful thing that can happen in this country. And nationalism, ultra-nationalism and hyper-nationalism are even better. Yes, please, Sanju.
You're wrong.
Yes, Arnab, okay.
Arnab Goswami.
Please, I heard you, we heard you. Arnab, you have to moderate the debate. You can't have one...
1 minute, one at a time, Surendra. I gave you enough time, Mr. Chauhan. Now Sanju's responding. Keep your discomfort to yourself for a moment.
We heard you. You know, Arnab, I think it's time to showcase hyper-nationalism. I heard you, please. Let me extend the courtesy. I did not interrupt you. I think, the time has come that if indeed a proof is required to showcase hyper-nationalism for whatever it is worth, so be it. Point number 2. For decades together, our children have been taught that freedom struggle is all about Jawaharlal Nehru and a couple of other people. How many of us remember the sacrifices made by the likes of Begum Hazrat Mahal, Senapati Bapat, Peer Ali Khan, Aruna Asaf Ali, K.M. Munshi, Batukeshwar Das, Lakshmi Sehgal, Birsa Munda, Durgabai Deshmukh? I don't think many people have even heard these names. So I think when we are going to be celebrating 75 years of independence, it's also a celebration.
Take your point. Thank you. But some people said tonight, nationalism is a gimmick. They said, Har Ghar Tiranga, G.D. Bakshi, they said is a gimmick. They used the word gimmick and I protest. It is not a gimmick. It is a representation of the collective will of nationalists in this country to work for India as a superpower by 2030, not just 2047. It's not a gimmick. You accept it. You know what it means, Lubna? Nation first, religion later. Sushil Pandit. Nation first, community later. Nation first, caste later. Nation first, religion later. That individual later. That's what it means. Sushil Pandit.
No one is supposed to teach me that.
Arnab, you are trying to convince those for whom election and power first and everything else later. They think waving a tricolour will fetch Modi votes for the next elections and therefore they should not do it. They are in mortal fear of Modi winning another mandate 2 years down the line. That is their problem.
Electoral gain.
That is their problem.
Connect everything with electoral gain. That is a fake nationalism.
Votes, popularity.
Nationalism means
they are in
sacrifice for the nation.
Visceral hate for
which you
Modi.
don't know how to
anything
do.
he asks for,
You only know how to expand your political.
No, it doesn't. I'll tell you. 1 minute. I'll tell you. 1 minute. Sushil, you know what is causing so much hurt to people? You know what is causing so much hurt? Monojit, listen to me, Listen to me. Listen to me for a minute. Monojit, hear me. Monojit, you see there is nationalism on the one side. Monojit, louder please. I can't hear him. His fader is down. Monojit, listen to me. Nationalism on one side and Tukde gang on the other. Those who said, remember G.D. Bakshi, those who said, Bharat tere tukde honge, inshallah. For them, they will hate it. They will hate it. They will hate it today.
Can I reply?
No. I want General Bakshi. You listen to General Bakshi. I'm saying nationalism is not a gimmick. Nationalism is a reality. If you're not a nationalist, don't be in India. Who's forcing you? Who's forcing you to be in this country? If you're in India, why would you not be a nationalist? I want General Bakshi to respond. General Bakshi.
You are the gang.
Can I, sir, please? Can somebody else have the right to express his opinion? Thank you. Arnab, a question was asked on this program. Why should I, can I, sir, please? Why should I wear my nationalism on my sleeve on this Independence Day?
Yeah, Lubna asked the question.
Madam, it is the 75th Independence Day of our country.
Please.
It is not any other day. Any other day you can break your head, you can abuse whosoever you like. Can we, sir, can we, madam, request you with folded hands on the 75th eve of our independence to please join us in celebrating our nationhood? If you love somebody, show it.
Sir, there is a national
You understand?
flag right
If you
on the
love
top
your
of my
nation,
home
show
as
it.
well as in my
I don't
workplace.
think there is a need to hide it.
But that doesn't mean...
I don't think there is a need to hide it. Celebrate your nationhood today because it is the 75th anniversary. On your child's birthday, you light up a cake.
Celebrating it
You
every
blow
single
balloons,
year.
don't you?
And this year too.
Don't you? Oh, madam, this is the 75th. This is the Diamond Jubilee. Can you not understand that simple fact?
I understand that
It is a
completely.
special occasion. Then why sort of defy logic? You say I am a nationalist, but I am very ashamed of showing my nationalism on my sleeve. I don't think it is something to be ashamed of. I think it's something to be damn proud of.
Everyone has their own way.
You show you are fond of this flag, everybody will respect you.
No. You cannot confirm your way of
Madam,
mind.
on the 75th, it can't be
Okay,
your way
let me
or the highway.
No, one second. We are not, no, one
Can
second.
we all get together?
We want to come, just 1 minute. Lubna, clearly, it is quite clear to me, though you say many times you don't have a problem with it. It is clear to me. Subrashta is on air, it is clear to Subrashta also that you have a problem with it. You are just not articulating it in the way because you want to be politically correct at the same time. You are questioning the way. And let me explain to you, and I'd like, this is not just any other way. On our 75th anniversary, it is the embodiment of a united India. We are sending out a message to the lobby that targets the democratic fabric of India. It is demonstrating our gratitude. It is demonstrating our gratitude.
We have been united, we remain united.
No,
BJP is trying to break it.
Your Mamata Banerjee refused to participate
absolutely.
in Rabindranath Tagore's Jayanti.
Historically, BJP did not have any connect with the idea of India. They sided with the British for God's sake.
On January 23rd,
their
she has the audacity to walk
sided
out.
with the British.
When Netaji Bose's
They sided
Jayanti
with the British in 1940s, their grandparents. They did not have any
and you
respect
have
for
the
the national
gumption to
flag.
come and
They wanted to
No, why don't you just, Monojit,
They are lecturing on nationalism. Shame on BJP.
No. There was a...
You only celebrate Tagore during elections. We celebrate him every other day. Every other day. You celebrate the killer of Gandhi as patriot. You celebrate the killer of Gandhi as patriot. You kill Vivekananda by CIA. You kill Tagore in your NCT every day. And you lecture on
Anyway, it's your choice, Monojit. If you want to be...
God, what is Monojit
so, Monojit.
What is wrong with you, Monojit?
Monojit has a problem today.
Speaking?
No, Monojit.
What are you trying to say? How is suddenly Tagore and Vivekananda being fused into the whole nationalist debate and Har Ghar Tiranga campaign? By all means, please have a statue of Tagore and have a statue of Swami Vivekananda and have a statue of all other freedom fighters and hurtful of Tiranga at your place. Please do that. Please show your patriotism that way. Show your patriotism in whatever manner you want. Please hoist the tricolor at your place. I don't understand what is your problem. No, Monojit, you sound extremely funny and hilarious at this point in time.
Don't even know the sacrifices
What are you talking, Monojit? Are you on some mental trip today?
Because of Tagore.
Are you on some mental trip? Have you consumed something? Are you even hearing what you are trying to say?
The country was known because of Tagore.
Why should I listen to your diatribe on the national flag with respect to the BJP? You have a beef to pick up with the BJP. Please go and pick it up by all means.
Why did you keep him out of NCT
nationalism
books?
by linking.
Why are you keeping him out of NCT books, Tigor? Why?
Manojit, do you have a problem? Do you have a
Why
problem?
do you celebrate the killer of Mahatma Gandhi?
Are you incapable?
No, I think 1 minute. Sanju, please wait. I'd like Uday Mahurkar to come in.
Who is speaking in the background?
I'll tell
Why
you.
are 5 people speaking?
Just 1 minute, please. Can I get Subrashta? That's what I'm saying. Subrashta and Lubna. Thank you, Manojit. Thank you, Manojit. See, the real issue of Subrashta is different. You know what the real issue is? The biggest threat to this group, this lobby, is nationalism. And that's why they tried to make nationalism a dirty word, even before 2014. And today, the people of this country are coming out and embracing nationalism, and there's a certain difficulty. They are experiencing a difficulty in accepting that fact, Subrashta. That's what it's about, Subrashta. That's what it's about. There is a difficulty in accepting it.
But Arnab, let's remember. I completely understand. And I didn't want to bring this reference in, but then since the ambit of the debate has widened, you are absolutely right. Intellectually, there has been a movement pre-2014 as well to dismiss nationalism not just as an ideology but as an emotion. I studied English literature at one of the premier institutions of India, and let me tell you, the word nationalist was associated with shame at some point in time. So I agree with you there, but look at the irony. And I keep bringing the CAA protest because it is a classic case. During the CAA protests, when the same people who are now raising a hue and cry about Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, when they knew they had to put up a face in front of the international community, what did they do? They wrapped themselves in tricolour as if they are the most nationalists India has ever seen. Bigger nationalists than even Tagore, bigger nationalists than Vivekananda, and today they are the same people who have a problem with it and want to associate it with the BJP. Shame on people like Manojit Mandal. If I was Manojit Mandal, if I came from land of Bengal, and if I was so emotional about, my patriotic sentiments being taken away from me, I would have put Khudiram Bose and statues of Khudiram Bose and Swami Vivekananda and Rabindranath Tagore and multiple other, Patukeshwar Dutt, and put up a tricolour. Please do not try to deride this entire voluntary, self-driven citizens movement by your narrow political gains.
She doesn't know anything
You have a
about
problem
Bengal.
with electoral politics. Go here, fight elections, defeat the BJP by all means. But don't trust. Hold on, listen. Stop your background music. Stop your background music.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Have I finished?
I won't get personal.
Did I finish?
I won't shame you.
Did I finish? Do you have basic decency manners? Do you know how to speak in panel discussions?
If you're ignorant, that's your problem. If you're
Do you
ignorant,
know
that's
how
your
to
problem.
speak in panel discussions?
Do I
What
need to
am I
learn from
ignorant
you,
about?
madam?
That because you guys cannot figure it out politically, you will want to throttle citizens'
if you don't
freedom
know
of
anything about
expression.
Bengal, that's your
How dare you
problem.
say it is BJP
But
motivated?
I won't call you that you're
How
shameless
dare you?
person. Your ignorance doesn't make you a
If
shameless
I want
person.
to put up a tricolour, how dare a chit of a person like you would come and say that it is motivated by the BJP?
You don't know anything
Who the
about
hell are you?
Bengal. Doesn't make you a shameless person.
You put up a picture of Mamata Banerjee in your background, that doesn't mean, oh hello sir, that doesn't what I don't want any certificate from you. Sir, Arnab, this is a problem.
You see the
Why do you
pictures
get
behind
such stupid
also.
people on your show?
You see the pictures behind also.
Why do you get such stupid people who can't even listen to basic arguments?
See the pictures of Tagore. You don't recognize Tagore. You don't recognize Vivekananda. Mamta Di celebrating Tagore and Vivekananda.
अरे तो you recognize ना भाई, आप तो recognize
I'd
करो,
like
हम तो नहीं, हम तो बहुत बेवकूफ हैं, आप देखो एक तरह विवेकानंद को बीच में टाइप
in a broader context, Uday Mahurkar, in a broader context, obviously there's a messaging out here. There is a messaging. The Prime Minister has constantly been speaking about 75 years and the march towards 100 years. Is this the start of a new beginning, a greater self-awareness about India's civilizational ethos and greatness? Is that the thought here?
You see, you have to understand this in the background of the fact that he has set very high targets. He is talking about where India would be in 2047, where India would be at the end of the century. So he has to give a vision to the nation and to the people also, So it is not just about unfurling the flag at your home.
I think so.
It is about connecting you with the issues which country is facing.
Yeah.
And what the common man can contribute to those issues, you know. Because the targets which he has set for 2030, 2047 are not easy targets. Government alone cannot do it. People will have to join in this entire journey, you know.
Which is why
so it is very necessary when this is the diamond jubilee of India's independence. It is very necessary that we present a face of united India.
Yeah. This should not be seen to be Modi's. This should not be seen to be Modi's campaign. It's not. It's your campaign, viewers. Each of us has a responsibility. We take so much from this country. This little bit, if we cannot do, and what can we do? We can bind all of us together with the spirit of Har Ghar Tiranga. We can share it in your neighborhood, in your homes, with your friends, in your workspaces, with your loved ones, with anyone. Let's make this viral. So many things we make viral. Why can't we make this viral? Let's make this viral in a way that has never been seen before. I thank you all for joining me tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend. Goodbye.